Hey everyone, hope you're all doing really well and having an amazing day so far. Hopefully it's about to get even better now that you have landed on your yoga mat for this Vinyasa and Yin fusion flow. So if you've never done a Vin and Yin practice before, for my particular way of doing it, it won't be all of the Vinyasa and then all of the Yin. It will be Yin poses interspersed into our Vinyasa sequences. So we'll do more flowing segments and then we'll do longer holds of about 2 to 3 minutes for those deeper stretchy poses, so we get some strength, balance, and then that deep flexibility. So if that sounds like something you are up for, come and meet me on your mat when you are ready. If you make it to the end of this practice and you enjoyed it, it would be amazing to hear down below in the comments what you thought about it. You can leave your requests for future classes. This was actually a request I've had from quite a few of you, which is why I'm filming it. Give it a thumbs up to let me know that you liked it, subscribe so that you don't miss my next class, and check out my memberships to get early access to my videos. Let's begin today's practice in our very first Yin posture, which will be a child's pose. So bring your knees as wide as your mat. Walk the hands forward, sink the hips back towards the heels. You might even bring the feet a little bit wider than the hips and then drop your hips down in between your feet and then walk the knees even wider, finding a really wide child's pose. It's almost halfway between a child's pose and a frog. So you can really sink into the hips, melt your chest down towards the floor. Make sure your head is supported by something, whether that's by the mat, by your hands, or by a block, so that you can really soften that weight of your upper body down into the mat beneath you. We'll just use this first shape to start to slow down our breathing and to connect to the feelings in our body this moment. So starting to shift into a nice slow, steady deep breath in and out through the nose. Letting your torso fill and expand in all directions with that inhale. Finding softness, release, relaxation with your exhale. Notice the expansion of your rib cage outwards and inwards. That rise and fall of the back of your body. Notice the sound that your breath makes as it moves in and out. Notice the temperature of the breath, slightly cooler on the inhale, slightly warmer on the exhale. Can you think of softening into this shape more and more, letting go of more tension on the wave of every exhale? Let your awareness drift through all the parts of your body that are making contact with the mat. Notice how it feels. That stability, support, and grounding provided by the earth beneath you. Are there any places where you're holding on to tension and tightness that you might be able to exchange for a little bit of lightness, space, softness? So in the yin holds throughout the rest of practice, I won't be talking as much, but I'm giving these cues now so that you know the things to pick up on, to observe, to notice when you're holding in stillness and silence on your own. So those physical sensations in your body, the feeling of the mat, that movement of breath, the feeling of breath, all of those things that help bring a little bit of presence into your mind in those moments. All those things that act like anchors that help to ground you into the present. And as we hold the shapes in stillness, can you notice how the feelings and how the breath shifts and changes? Things in the body might become more intense as you hold, they might become less intense as the body unravels. The breath might change in pace, rhythm, or depth. There's never any right or wrong answers. We're just noticing the effects of those shapes on our bodies, our breath, and on our minds. Just enjoy a final few moments in your child's pose on your own. Let's do 2 more breaths. If they're not already, extend the arms straight out in front of you. Just have a little stretch, a little wiggle from side to side here. Move into your shoulders, your hips, the head and neck. Start to roll yourself all the way to seated, either on the heels or in between the heels. Place the hands on the knees. Inhale, pull the heart forward, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, press the hands onto the knees, round through the spine, tuck the chin into the chest. Again, inhale to open. And exhale to round. Let's do that one more time. Big breath in, find that expansion. And big breath out, round it in. Return to a neutral spine. Inhale, reach both arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, twist to the right. Place the left hand on the right knee, the right fingertips behind you. Inhale, reach through center. Exhale, twist over to the other side. Again through center, breathe in. Over to the right, breathe out. Reach it up, inhale. Twist to the left as you exhale. Now let's reach it through center. We take it to the right, we pause here this time. Wrap your right arm behind your back, tuck it towards your left hip. Maybe you can even reach to the left inner thigh, then drop your left ear down towards your left shoulder, lengthening through the side of the neck. Neutral through the head and neck. Keep the left hand on the right knee. Unravel your right arm, stretch it across to the left, really anchor down into your right hip. Find that length through the right side of the waist. Big breath in and a big breath out. Cross right elbow over left, tuck the chin in towards the chest, round through the spine. Uncross, reach both arms up, big breath in. Twist towards the left, big breath out. Wrap your left hand to your right hip or inner thigh, roll your left shoulder open a little bit further, and then drop right ear down towards the right shoulder. Lift the ear away from the shoulder, right hand stays on the left knee, left arm unravels and stretches across to the right. Breathe that length into your left side, stretch across a little bit more, big breath in and a big breath out. Left hand to right knee, cross the elbows, tuck the chin, round through your spine. Uncross, reach the arms up, big breath in. Cactus the elbows alongside the ribs, big breath out. Inhale, lift up onto your knees, reach the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, both hands to the floor, tabletop. Bring the knees to hip width apart if they are not already. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look forwards. Exhale, find a neutral spine, press into the tops of the feet, lift your knees off the floor. Inhale, lower the knees, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, flat back, neutral spine, core engages, knees lift. Let's take that a few more times. Starting to build a little bit of heat now. Match that movement with your breath. Let's do 3. Final 2. Holding the knees lifted on this last one. Press strong into the hands, hug your belly in, core is engaged, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Release the knees. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. One final time. This time, exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the knees, push it back into a downward facing dog. Pedal out into your legs, wiggle your hips, move your shoulders, bring that length into the hamstrings, into the entire back line of the body. Any places that feel like they need a little stretch, a little movement, please feel free to take that. Let's inhale, ripple and wave it forward into a high plank. Exhale, snake it back, downward dog. Again, wave it forwards. And send it backwards. Final time forwards. And final time backwards. Big breath in, lift and sweep your right leg high into a 3-legged downward dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, draw some nice big generous circles with your right knee. Switch the direction of the circles. Then inhale, straighten and sweep the right leg nice and high. Exhale, shoulders over wrists, right knee into the nose. Again, 3-legged dog, big breath in. Knee to nose, big breath out. Final time, sweep it back. Final time, knee to nose, pause. And then step the foot through between the hands. Gently place your left knee down on the floor. Reach the arms up, big breath in, low lunge. Breathe out, straighten the front leg, sweep the arms back, active half splits. Again, lunge, inhale. Active half splits. As you exhale, we have 3 more. Breathe in and breathe out. Final 2, inhale and exhale. Last time to lunge. Last time into that active half split shape, chest hinging forward, arms reaching up and back, right toes pointing up to the ceiling. Let's just hold it here for 3, 2 and 1. Left hand down under the shoulder, right arm up to the ceiling, find a twist. Right hand into a fist, roll the wrist out in one direction. And switch direction of the circles. Then spread the fingertips back out wide. Keep your left knee grounded. Pivot your left shin so your left toes point off the long left edge of the mat. Lift your straight right leg back behind you into a half side plank. We breathe in here. Breathe out, bring right elbow and right knee to meet. Inhale to extend. Exhale, bend. Keep that flowing for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring the elbow and the knee to meet. Pause there, squeeze them together. Now bring the right hand onto the right knee. Open that knee up towards the ceiling. Slide the hand along the outside edge of that shin. Catch the top of the foot. Kick the foot into the hand. Roll your right shoulder back. Press into your left hand. Look up to the ceiling. Nice big inhale. And a slow, steady exhale. Lift the right leg straight back behind you, releasing the grip on the foot. Then place your right foot down at the back of the mat. Toes point to the long edge. As you inhale, lift your left hand, slide the right hand down the outside of the right leg. Exhale, left hand back onto the floor. Right arm reaches forward. Again, stretch it up and over. And bring the hand back down. We have 3. Maybe reach a little bit further every time. Final Final 2. Lovely. On this last one, take it into your gate pose side stretch. Can you pause, hold it there, slide your right hand as far as you can down the outside of your right leg. Nice. Then left hand back down at the top of the mat, right arm up towards the ceiling. Now can you lift your left shin off the floor, pull it in towards your chest. Keep that left knee lifting in towards the chest. Place the right hand down, squeeze the left knee in, and then sweep your left leg high up and back into a 3-legged dog. Big breath in, bend the knee, open the hip, breathe out. Draw some nice big circles with that left leg in one direction. And switch direction. Then straighten and sweep the leg high, breathe in. Left knee in towards the chest, breathe out. Twice more, sweep it up, inhale. Bring the knee in as you exhale. Final time, sweep it up. Bring the knee in towards the nose, pause, step the foot through between the hands, gently place the right knee down on the floor. Arms reach high, low lunge in the legs, big inhale. Active half splits, big exhale. Again, lunge and half splits. For 3. Final 2. And 1. Take it into that active half splits, pause, arms lift back higher, chest sinks down lower. Then right hand down, left arm up, keep the legs in that half split shape as you find that twist. Left hand into a fist, roll the wrist out in one direction. And switch direction. Then spread the left fingertips back wide, pivot your right shin to point off the long right edge of the mat, left straight leg sweeps back behind you into your half side plank. Inhale here, exhale, left elbow, left knee. Inhale to reach, exhale to tap. 4, 3. Final 2. And 1. Crunch the elbow and the knee together. Pause there. Place the hand on the knee, open the knee up a little bit more. Slide the hand onto the top of the foot. Arch the spine, maybe look up as you kick the foot into the hand. Press strong into your right hand, keep space between right ear and shoulder. Let go of the foot, lengthen the leg, place the foot down at the back of your mat. Lift off your right hand, slide left hand down the left leg, big breath in. Right hand onto the mat, left arm reaches forward, big breath out. Again, stretch it back. And bring it down. Keep moving 3 more times. Last time into gates pose, we will pause there, hold it for an extra moment, maybe slide that left hand even further down your left leg. Then right hand meets the mat, your right leg lifts up and in towards your chest, bringing a little bit of heat. Keep the right knee squeezing in, roll your left hand down, pull the right knee into your chest. Now deliver your right shin into a pigeon pose. Bring your fingertips wide off the edges of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, bend the elbows, hinge the chest down. Again, lift it up. Bend and hinge. Let's do 3. Final 2. One more time, ripple up, then this time we melt down. Bring your forearms onto the floor in front of you. I will set a timer. We're holding our pigeon for 4 minutes. So our next yin posture, enjoying that stretch on this side. Making use of props if you have them and you like them. Any variation with the arms is welcome, but eventually trying to settle into stillness. So you can really tap into the feelings in your hips, your body, so you can really notice your breath. Notice every time that your mind wanders off elsewhere, where it drifts away to, if you can re-catch hold of your attention and just guide it back onto your body, onto your breath, that feeling of the mat beneath you, the air on your skin. All those inputs that keep you present and grounded. You are halfway through. Where's your mind? Bring it back if it's drifted away. Final minute here. Use this final minute to really connect to your breath. All right, let's start to press ourselves back upright. Only lifting the chest, so stay on the forearms if you were there. Forearms parallel to the long edges of the mat. Tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee. Step the right leg back into a forearm plank. Have a little rock forwards and backwards on your tiptoes here. Notice any differences in how your right and your left leg are feeling. Keep the hips level with the shoulders, so we're just moving from the toes. We're not spiking the hips up high. Keep this movement going for 3, 2, and 1. Press up onto your right hand, press up onto your left hand, find a high plank. Lift your right leg to hover an inch or 2 above the floor. Step it back down. Lift your left leg off the floor. And lower again, right. And left, bringing a bit of heat back into the body, right. And left. One more right. Last time lift the left, pause there. Pull the left knee into the chest, deliver the left shin to the floor, pigeon pose on the second side. Before we lower down, fingertips come wide off the edges of the mat. Big breath in. Hinge the chest down over the left thigh. Breathe out. Again, ripple it up. Big inhale. Take it down. Exhale. We're here for 3, 4, 2. Last time ripple up. Last time melt down. Forearms or any other arm variation. 4 minutes here. Pigeon second side. Maybe pay attention to any differences you feel in pigeon on this side versus the other. Our bodies are not totally symmetrical, both in terms of our anatomy, but any imbalances we also might build up through our habits, such as carrying a bag on one side or slouching into one leg or sitting cross-legged. And your practice can really highlight those imbalances for you. It can bring awareness to the things that you maybe need to work on evening out. And in your everyday life, can you bring that awareness to those imbalances you have? So if you notice that you do always slouch into one leg, maybe you can try and focus on finding some evenness there. Maybe carrying the bag on the opposite side than you usually do, or brushing your teeth with the other side, things like that. It's a good challenge for our brains as well to do things differently from how we usually do. Use that breath to keep your mind present. Now it's normal for the mind to wander off, but each time you notice it, just gently guide it back into the present. You are more than halfway through. Just about 1 minute left. Perfect. Let's start to press ourselves back upright, just lifting the chest. Keep your forearms grounded into the mat, parallel with those long edges. Lift your right knee, step your left foot back. Again, notice those differences, left side versus right. Once again, we shift forwards and backwards onto the tiptoes. Bring that activation back into the body. A little bit of heat into the shoulders and the core. 4, 3, 2, And 1, press up onto left hand, and then right hand into your high plank. Lift your left foot off the mat, lower it down, lift the right, lower. Don't spike your hips up, keep hips at shoulder height. We're just bringing that movement into the leg. Keep your arms really steady as well. Don't shift the weight into one shoulder or the other. Press even and strong through both hands. Then next time your right leg is lifted, pause. This time sweep it up into a 3-legged downward dog. Big breath in. Bend the knee, open the hip, flip over into a wild thing as you breathe out. Inhale, push and lift the hips and heart up nice and high. Exhale, tap your hips to the floor. Bring your right elbow to tap your right knee. Inhale, push and lift. Exhale, tap it down. Let's do one more time like this. Lift and lower. Now push it all the way back up. Pause there. Keep your right arm lifted, just reach it straight up to the ceiling. Can you take a nice big step of your right foot to the top of the mat, pivot onto your left tiptoes, find a twisted lunge. Keep that twist through your upper body. Start to lift up off your left hand. Left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back. Come into a crescent lunge with a twist. Inhale, straighten both legs, look forwards, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right, rebend the front knee. Again, lunge, reach, straighten the leg, and twist. Keep that going for 3, for 2. Final time. Take that twist. Now face forward and pause there. Bring all of the weight onto your right foot. Catch hold of your left knee in both hands. Pull that knee in towards the chest. Circle the ankle out in one direction. And switch direction of the circles. Now, right hand on right hip. Use the left hand to open the left knee out to the side. And then bring it back out in front. Again, open it out. And bring it forward. Final time, open it out to the side, pause, keep the leg where it is. Reach the left arm up to the ceiling, reach the right arm up to the ceiling. Place your left foot either on your right ankle, thigh, or in a calf, finding tree pose. Press the right foot, press the right thigh into the left foot. Find that lift and length through your spine. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale, side bend, left hand on left knee, right arm reaches up and over. Stay for the exhale. Left knee into the chest, right hand meets the left knee, twist and face the left side of your space. Reach your right hand for the outside edge of your left foot, stay there, or work on extending that leg out in front of you into your dancing Shiva. Or your revolved standing big toe pose. Stretch the left arm back even further. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Keep the leg lifted but let it go. Both arms long, turn the palms to face the floor. Then it's a big step back into a warrior 2. Bend your right knee deeply. Send that energy out through your fingertips. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Right arm back. Exhale, extended side angle, right forearm to thigh, left arm forward. Again, reverse, breathe in. Reach it forward, breathe out. Let's do twice more. Keep the deep bend in your right knee the whole time and keep pressing into the outside edge of your left foot. Let's take it into side angle and pause, hold it there. Maybe wrap your left arm behind your back to the outside of the right thigh. Maybe bring your right arm underneath your right leg and find a bind. Keep spiraling your chest open to the left side, stacking shoulders, stacking hips. Big breath in and a big breath out. Maybe with the bind still, let's all straighten the front leg into a triangle pose. Full bind, half bind, whatever works. Release the bind if you've got it. Keep the front leg straight, find a reverse triangle. Left hand down, left leg. Right arm stretches back. Big breath in. Half moon, breathe out. Step onto the right foot. Lift the left leg. Right hand down, open the hips and shoulders. We inhale here. Exhale, left knee and left elbow crunch together. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, crunch. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Crunch the elbow and the knee together. Pause. Maybe place the hand on the knee and open the knee up a little bit more. Maybe slide the hand onto the top of the foot. Kick that leg back behind rather than up to the ceiling for this variation. Hold and breathe. Let go of the leg, extend it long back behind you. Keep the leg lifted. Lower your left fingertips to the floor as well. Square the hips. Find a standing L shape. Breathe in. Tap left knee to right ankle. Breathe out. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap for 3, for 2, and one more time, tap. Sweep the leg up, pause. Now fold your chest down over your right thigh. Sweep the left leg high up to the sky into your standing splits. Now can you keep your left leg lifted high? Plant the hands, take a big hop back with your right foot. So you land in a 3-legged dog with the left leg lifted. Bend the knee, open the hip, and flip it open into a wild thing. Take a big breath in, hips and heart sweep high. Exhale, tap it down, elbow to knee. Inhale to lift, reach the arm forwards. Exhale, lower and tap for 3, for 2, and 1. Push it up, pause. Left hand stays reaching up to the ceiling. Big step of your left foot to the top of the mat, pivot onto your right tiptoes, find that twisted lunge. Keep the twist with the arms. Lift up off your right hand, right arm reaching forward, left arm reaching back. Crescent lunge with the twist. Inhale, 2 straight legs, reach and look forwards. Exhale, return to that crescent twist. Again, stand, look, straighten, and twist. Let's do 3, 2. Last one of each like this. Now we turn and look forward, we pause. Right knee into the chest, hands interlace around the shin, pull the knee right up into the chest, circle the ankle one way and the other way. Left hand on the hip, right hand holding the knee, open the knee out wide and forward. Again, out, point. Last time, take it out, pause. Reach the left arm up to the ceiling, reach the right arm up to the ceiling, and then place the foot into tree pose. Get active in your standing leg, press foot into thigh, thigh back into foot. Nice. Then let's inhale, right hand on right knee, left arm up and over. Stay, bend over even more, exhale. And then rainbow into that standing twist. Right knee into the chest, left hand catches hold of that knee. Maybe you reach for the outside edge of the foot and extend that leg out in front any amount. Doesn't need to be fully straight. Choose your depth. Let go of the leg, arms out wide, palms face down. Big step back with your right foot, warrior 2, bend your left knee nice and deep. Inhale, reverse warrior 2, keep the front knee bent. Exhale, extended side angle. Keep moving between those two shapes. Match movement with breath. lengthen into the sides of your waist. The next time you find extended side angle, let's pause there so we can experiment with the bind. Right arm wraps to your outer left hip, maybe that's enough, or maybe the left arm comes underneath the thigh and you bind. Keep dropping the right hip down, but rolling it up and open. So we're staying open to the side the whole time. Maybe experiment with straightening into your left leg for a bound triangle, keeping length through the sides of the waist, don't collapse into your left side. Release the bind, find a full reverse triangle, slide the right hand down the right leg, left arm reaches up and over, big breath in, and a big breath out. Half moon, step onto your left foot, woo, lift your right leg off the floor, big inhale, stretch that right arm high, elbow to knee, exhale. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, crunch, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap elbow to knee, pause, place the hand on the knee, open it up towards the ceiling. Slide the hand onto the top of the foot, kick that foot into the hand, arch through the back. Let go of the leg, but keep it lifted, extend it long. Lower your right fingertips down, square the hips and shoulders to face the mat, breathe in. Tap right knee to left ankle, breathe out. Inhale, standing L. Exhale, Jiva squat for 3, 2, and 1. Last Jiva squat. Sweep the leg up high, fold the chest down over the left thigh, standing splits, right leg up. Keep the right leg lifted, plant both hands, really big hop back with your left foot, right leg stays high. 3-leg dog with the right leg up. Now bring right knee to right elbow, step the foot outside of the hand, soften the back knee onto the floor into a lizard lunge. Have a little rock into the hips for a moment and we'll begin our next yin hold. Again, it's going to be 4 minutes in your lizard pose. You might stay up on the hands as an option. You might lower down onto forearms. You might come onto the outside edge of the right foot. Now, a variation that I really like, it's a little bit awkward to get into, but it's worth it once you get yourself there. We lower down onto the left forearm, nestle your right arm underneath your right thigh, and then bring it around onto the outside edge of the foot. And then you can start to slide down onto the left side of your waist, maybe resting the head on the left hand. And it looks like a deeper variation of a lizard, but it's actually a lot more chilled out because all of the weight of the body is supported by the mat rather than the weight going into your right hip. So maybe play around with this variation, but it's totally up to you, whatever shape you choose. Once again, connect to that breath, connect to feelings in your body. Try and find stillness, but know that you can always rearrange if the shape ever gets too much. More than halfway through. Got just over 1 minute left. All right, let's slowly start to press back up. If you came all the way down, it's kind of awkward to get yourself out, but slowly bringing yourself back upright. Before we move on, let's take the quad stretch because I love it and I can't resist. We'll reach the right arm forwards, up and back, catch hold of your back left foot, pull the heel in towards the glutes, sink down into that left hip. Then we'll just build a little bit of heat before we find our lizard on the second side. So let go of that back foot, place the right hand down, lift your left knee. Step your left foot outside of your left hand, drop the hips down into your malasana. Press your elbows into your inner thighs, drop your hips, drop your shoulders, but lift up through your chest. Press all the way to stand, straighten both legs, reach the arms up. My right leg and left leg feel like they are not even related right now. And then drop it back down into Malasana. Again, press it up. Let's lift high onto the tiptoes at the top. And lower all the way back down. Bring it up, lift the heels high. And lower. Let's do one more time. Press it up. Lower it down, about halfway, pause, pulse into the hips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop it all the way down on 1. Plant the hands, keep the left foot where it is. Big step back with the right foot into your lizard. Gently release your right knee down onto the floor, wiggle into your hips for a moment. And then we've got 4 minutes. Pick your variation. Stay on hands. Try and choose the same one you did last time to keep things symmetrical. Maybe come onto both forearms or maybe down onto the right forearm, and then left arm tucks underneath the left leg and catches the top of the foot. And then you make your way all the way down onto the right side of your body. Maybe resting the head on the right arm. Again, we notice if the two sides feel different. We notice how the changes in the body evolve as we hold. For me on the first side, at first this shape felt like nothing, and then by the end it definitely felt like something. But then in some shapes it feels like a lot at the start, and by the end it feels pretty chill. So it's always interesting to notice how different shapes bring different experiences. Just over 1 more minute here. Let's slowly start to unravel. Might be elegant, it might not be in my case. Well, if you came all the way down into the side, it is pretty tough to get back out of that one. Let's take that quad stretch just for a moment. Left arm reaches forward, up and back. Maybe catch the right foot and pull the heel in towards the hips. Let go of that foot, place the left hand down, lift the right knee. Big step forward into your malasana, yogi squat, wiggle out those hips. How are the left side and the right side feeling? Once again, let's reactivate those legs. Press all the way up to stand, lift the heels, the arms, and then back down, malasana. Again, press, and lower. Up, keep those knees tracking outwards, don't let them collapse in. Let's take it down halfway, pause, pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs, reach the arms, breathe in. Turn the toes to point forwards, forward fold down over the legs, breathe out. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold down all the way. Again, lift and lower. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Walk your big toes to touch. Keep a little bit of space in between your heels. Drop the hips, reach the arms up, Utkatasana, chair pose, breathe in. Twist to the right, breathe out, keep the knees even. Inhale through center. Exhale, take it to the other side. Again, reach it up, breathe in. Twist to the right, breathe out. Center, inhale. Over to the left, exhale, one more each way, breathe in. Breathe out. Center. And twist to the left. Woo. Bring it through center. Inhale, come all the way to stand, straighten both legs. And forward fold down over. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back one foot then another into your high plank. Inhale, shift forwards onto the tiptoes. Exhale, chaturanga, bend the elbows. Pull it through, upward dog or cobra, breathe in. Wave it back, downward facing dog, breathe out. Inhale, wave it forwards. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, pull it through. Exhale, wave it back. Let's do one more time. Wave it forwards. Bend it down. Pull it through. And wave it back, downward facing dog. Push the hips up nice and high. Press strong into the hands. Inhale, bend the knees. Press the chest back towards the thighs. Exhale, step, hop, jump or float into your fold at the top of the mat. All the way to stand, big breath in, reach the arms up, bring the left knee into the chest. Exhale, warrior three, sweep the arms back, send the leg back behind you. Inhale, reach the arms up, kick the leg straight out in front of you. Exhale, sweep the arms, sweep the leg back. One more time, bring the knee in, send it out in front. One more time, take it back to warrior three, pause, pulse your arms and leg up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, pause, hold it there. Hands free, Jiva squat, tap your left knee to the back of your right calf. Then come and take a seat, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Your right foot is planted to the outside of your left knee. Reach the arms up, big breath in. Twist to give your right knee a hug, big breath out. Maybe we bind here, left arm underneath the right knee, right fingertips wrap behind the back. Look over the right shoulder towards the space behind you. Unravel from that bind. Place your left hand on the floor behind you now. Press into it. Lift the hips up. Lift your right foot up off the floor. Tap your right knee to your right elbow. Just lower your right big toe as the arm stretches back. Again, elbow and knee meet. And lower. Last time, bring the elbow and the knee to meet. Pause. Catch hold of the knee. Open it up. Let go of your right knee, step your right foot to the top of the mat, all 5 toes point forward. Step your left foot to the top of the mat as well, finding a half wheel. Breathe in. Sit down, sweep your right hand behind you, breathe out. Press into the right hand, lift up to the other side, big inhale. Lower, take it over to the other side. Keep it going. The next time you lower through center, can you pause there? Reach both arms out long, lean back, lift the feet off the floor into a boat pose. Maybe straighten into the legs, hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Roll onto your back, rock forward, cross the ankles, plant the hands. Can you jump through a chaturanga? Pull it through upward dog. Wave it back, downward dog. Forward to plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Again, wave it forward. Bend, pull it through. Wave it back. One more time, forwards. Lower. Pull it through. Wave it back. Then this time we bend the knees, big breath in. Jump it forward, big breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair, reach the arms up. This time balanced chair. As you breathe out, lift the heels. Inhale, lower the heels, reach the arms. Exhale, lift the heels, sweep the arms back. Keep that going for 3. Final 2. And 1. Sweep it back, pause, hold it there. Then all the way up to stand on your left foot, right knee comes into the chest, breathe in. Sweep it back to warrior 3, breathe out. Bring it up, maybe your straight leg comes out in front of you. And sweep it back. Bring it forwards. And send it backwards. Final time, excuse me, bring it forwards. Last time, take it back, pause, pulse the arm and the leg up and back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pause on 1. Without using the hands, take a Jiva squat, tap your right knee to the back of your left calf. Deliver the right shin to the floor. Take a seat with your left foot outside of your right knee. Stretch the arms up, breathe in. Twist to the left, wrap the arm around the knee, breathe out. Maybe you bind here, right arm under the left knee, left arm wraps behind the back. You can look over your left shoulder towards the back of your space. Release the twist, place your right hand down behind you, press into it, lift the hips up, left arm reaches back, breathe in. Lift your left foot, tap the left elbow and the knee together, breathe out. Lower just the left big toe as the arm reaches, and then bring them in. Keep that going. The next time the elbow and the knee meet, pause there. Place the hand on the knee, lift it up a bit higher. Let go of the foot, step left foot to the top left corner of the mat. Step right foot to the top right corner of the mat, half wheel, breathe in. Sit down, breathe out, then left hand behind you, push into it, lift up, big inhale. Down through center, keep it going. Make the next one your final one. Bring it through center, pause, reach the arms forward, lift the feet, extend the legs, shavasana, boat pose, tap your toes to the floor, lift, down, up, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll onto your back. Once again, maybe jumping through your chaturanga. Upward dog. And back to downward facing dog. Just take a few more breaths here in your downward dog. Then let's lower the knees onto the floor. Keep the hips stacked above the knees. Walk your hands forward, sink your chest down towards the floor. We're sinking into a puppy pose, melting heart, anahatasana. We'll just hold this one for, let's say, 2 minutes. It can be pretty intense on the shoulders and the chest. Just a few more breaths here. Nice. Let's keep the forearms on the floor. Wave yourself all the way forward into a sphinx. You might have been relieved that we weren't doing 4 minutes in that one. I certainly was. Press into the hands. Shoulders are right above the elbows. Inhale, press into the hands, lift the elbows into a seal. And then lower back down. Again, lift. And lower. Up. And down. Final time to lift. Pause, hold it here. One more big breath. And then roll all the way down. Slide the hands by the ribs. Press yourself all all the way back into your child's pose once again. Roll all the way up to sit on your heels once again. Just swing the legs out to one side, lengthen them out in front of you. We'll take a seated forward fold with a hold, of course. Would it be yin pose without a long fold hold? Probably not. So let's wiggle into the sit bones. You can find a generous bend into your knees here. They don't need to be fully straight. We'll reach the arms up. Big breath in. Hinge and fold over your legs. Big breath out. And this one will be for 4 minutes. Really let your chin soften and round in towards your chest. Really lengthening through the entire back line of the body. I'd really encourage you not to take this into the deepest fold that you know you can go into. We're not trying to force or strain this shape. We want it to be a nice, soft, relaxing fold, soothing our nervous system, calming our mind, softening our body, deepening our breath. Can you notice the effect of the breath on the sensations in the back of your body? Maybe it deepens that stretch all along the back. Feeling it as you inhale, release it as you exhale. Now for the final minute or so in this pose, if you've got really bent knees and you're feeling for a little bit more of a stretch in the hamstrings, you might work the legs closer to straight, point the toes up to the ceiling and fold the chest further down over the thighs, but it is totally optional. Let's start to roll ourselves all the way back upright. Then nice and mindfully, reach the arms forward, roll all the way down onto the back, hug the knees in towards the chest when you arrive, just give them a really gentle circle out. Little massage into your lower spine, just stabilising it, neutralising it onto the mat beneath you. Give the knees one final squeeze into your chest. And then from here, we release into our final long hold, our shavasana. Softening into that still shape down on your back. If there's any other shapes you feel like you need, please take them. You can always find constructive rest to bring more ease into the lower back if that feels comfortable. So knees bent together, feet planted wide. We'll just enjoy these final few minutes in stillness together, balancing out the movement. Letting our body be in this shape where there is no tension, there's no stretch. We're just being, we're just breathing. Returning to balance, finding peace that we can carry from this practice into the rest of our day. So just join me for these final few moments together and I will lead us back out of it. Off elsewhere, just gently guide it back onto the four corners of your mat, back onto the feelings in your body, back onto your breath. Welcome in some energising inhales, let go of some releasing exhales and start to bring some gentle movement back into your body, maybe starting by wiggling fingers and toes, circling ankles and wrists, and then working towards a big full body stretch. Then eventually you can work all the way back to a comfortable seat. If you need more time to get there, please feel free to pause the video as you make your way back upright. Meeting me here with a nice tall spine, find that lift and length through the crown of the head, the softness of the shoulders away from the ears. Then let's finish with 3 releasing breaths. Inhale through the nose, reach the arms up, sigh it out through the mouth, press the air down in front twice more, big breath in. And a big breath out. Once more, energising inhale. And a releasing exhale, let it all go. Let the hands rest down on the knees or thighs. Find a sense of grounding in the effects of this practice. Anything you might have shifted, changed or cultivated in this class that you want to carry into the rest of your day. And for the rest of your day, as always, I hope you think peaceful thoughts I hope you speak peaceful words, and I hope you feel peace in your heart. Thank you so much for choosing to join me for this practice. Thank you to all the people who requested a Vinyasa and Yin fusion class. Please do let me know in the comments if you have any other requests for future classes or feedback of your thoughts on this one. Give it a thumbs up so I know that you liked it. Check out my memberships to get early access, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can join my next class. More important than any of those things is to stay healthy, happy and well, and have the most amazing day.